Hey, welcome to episode 89. We made a podcast back in the building. Caesar's gonna die, so let him get this Portuguese off.
89.
Caesar's got the flu again or something like that, or some sickness. He got some ailment. Relax. He got some ailment over here, so we're gonna try to do this episode real fast before Caesar dies. Real quick, first I want to give a big shout out to my homies over the band THRIFT right here. You can see it on the video there. THRIFT. Check them out at Thrift Noise on Instagram at Thrift Noise. ThriftNoise.com is their website. My good friend Anna, she sent me this shirt here. Big, cool shirt with the barcode. You can see it there on the video. Mm-hmm. We are recording a video along with this podcast. It'll be up on YouTube at some point. Episode 89, we made it podcast.com. Make sure you guys check out Thrift Noise.
Yeah,
some barn burners over there.
Underground.
Dirty Disco.
Underground, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're ready to blow my homegirl Anna. We made a podcast.com. We made a podcast on all social media. Caesar's sitting on a zinc pill right now in a cough drop, so maybe you'll be all right.
It's festering in my body.
Yeah, and some echinacea gummies. So you know what I'm saying. Maybe you'll be all right.
Never heard that word in my life.
Well, you need it. We made a podcast. We're gonna go really fast. We're gonna try to go fast because Caesar's suffering over here. Me, obviously, the vegan, I'm doing well. But this guy, no, I'm joking. I get sick sometimes, too. Okay, Caesar, let's get into some quick headlines, some quick fire headlines really fast. And then we'll get into, I hope this is recording, by the way. Like, that'd be really funny if the audio wasn't recording this time. If we do this whole thing, I'm going to look back and it just be a blank line.
Straight video episode.
That'd be hilarious. Okay, Caesar, really quick. I want to bring up since our last episode 88, transfer ban. Most of it was about racism in Serie A and some solutions for that. We had the idea of instituting transfer bans for teams whose fans cannot stop doing monkey chants and all that other good stuff.
Help themselves.
Yeah. So, your boy, one of your favorite players, Samuel Eto'o, who I do still have that bar for you, by the way.
That's my guy.
He said that. Well, okay. Anyway, he said the way to tackle racism in football. He said if every player of color says we won't play, a lot of people will lose money, and when you touch someone's wallet, I can tell you they will find solutions. So he's saying that all the players of color should boycott.
So he's saying go on strike?
Yeah, he's basically saying, I guess he's saying...
Does this mean he's trying to unionize? Whoa. Whoa. Does he think this means he's trying to unionize the colored players?
I don't know.
Is this a union now that I don't know about? A low-key union?
Yeah, like he's saying all the players of color, and I'm like, okay, but like, I don't even know who that is. Like,
who's he considering?
Like, does Messi count? Like I'm wondering who he's considering even.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think exactly. He's saying that if all the players of color...
Does Trippier count?
For me, he does. But, hey, I better see Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley better walk off, too. You better walk off. Somebody was racist to Ross Barkley.
Yes, sure.
Trippier is still in the closet.
Dog. You couldn't resist.
Okay. So that's his thing. Do you think? Okay, first of all, guys, let me just say, if Caesar, if you hear some coughing or some wheezing or whatever whooping cough he has, just keep it rocking because he got smallpox,
yellow fever.
Yeah. So okay, Caesar, do you think that? Okay, forget if it could work or not, but do you think that could ever happen? Like the players be that unified?
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm
not.
sorry,
yeah.
But the thing is like. My issue with strikes, in terms of like the situation, is just like, damn, dude, like, how do you know that they're gonna stop? Like, how do you know like this is gonna affect them? Like,
well, because the game has to get called off. If the monkey chants happen and all the players of color walk off, then the game's gonna have to stop.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what he's saying.
I mean, some national teams won't even be able to run.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Russia for
not having a hard time.
Shout out to Russia for not having no racist incidents at this World Cup. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm like, that's cute, but like transfer ban is better. You got to leave it out of, like, I don't think the player should have to come up with a solution. Like, they're like, they're just at work. Like, it should be like whoever owns the stadiums.
Don't the fans technically win if that happens?
In my opinion, yes.
They'll be like, oh, great, all those players of color that I did not like are off the field now. Now we have a pure sport.
Caesar, they're gonna say, Caesar, you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna be like, yeah, the monkey shouldn't be on the pitch anyway.
Like good riddance.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't really like.
They're gonna do chants like, "We are pure, we are clean."
Look at this guy sick. You over here got songs though. I thought you had the flu though.
I'm a good 15 minutes though.
Okay.
I'm good for a strong 15 minutes.
You got 10 more minutes. Okay. Yeah. That's Samuel Eto'o. Now here's my bar. Is Samuel Eto'o the only person in the world? I don't know about in the world, but is there any other person you can think of that if you plural their last name, it'll have 2 apostrophes?
Oh snap! That's a bar.
His name.
No.
Who else? Who?
No, if you have somebody named O'Neal.
No. Yeah, that's true. But it's the apostrophes. So look, Caesar.
You're talking about back to back.
Yeah. Like is this O apostrophe O apostrophe S?
That's gangster.
That's wild right here. Here, let's see if I can put it up to the camera.
Is his family written like that? The Eto'o?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah.
You just expose your terrible handwriting.
No, that's just beautiful. Yeah, I was like when I.
What is this, man? What happened? You didn't know how to write a P?
When I was writing, I was gonna say like Samuel Eto'o's opinion. I'm like, whoa, I'm not trying to put 2 apostrophes in, but sandwich a O.
I'm down. I want that to be our episode name. Eto'o.
I'm not trying to sandwich a O with apostrophes. But yeah, that's his thing. I was actually gonna get into some of Gabriel Marcote's tweets. I don't really feel like going back and reading them all, but he was saying basically, because obviously last episode was about transfer bans for racism. Big Dro, our homie, Dro the Gooner, check him out on Instagram, Dro the Gooner, and on his YouTube page.
Yep.
We had him on, I forgot which episode it was, but we had him on the podcast before. He was going at them, Gabriel Marcote and some other people, saying like, whatever you guys are talking about is not enough. Like, but then he like added us and was like, we made a podcast was saying, what about a transfer ban? And it was interesting to see Marcote come back with a whole tirade of tweets saying like, whatever, but like, basically what they're doing now is working. And I'm like, I wish he listened to that episode because if you remember, Caesar, after you're done throwing up, if you remember, I started off with that. All right, I'm just gonna go do it by myself then. I started off with you can just respond from there. Yo, if you're gonna leave, it can't be that loud still. Oh my goodness, you guys have no idea what I'm going through right now.
You're going through?
Yes.
You look healthy and beautiful. I'm dying.
That's true.
Oof.
So
when I cough, I'm just gonna run across the room.
No, go outside. That's really loud still over there. So if you remember, the way I started off that episode was that old that article about the Brazilian player who it was very gangster. You remember that it was last season at Flamengo. I was like, okay, Caesar kind of going hard.
That's my guy right there.
But
he was a really good player for the national team. Solid player.
Yeah, he had a lot of caps. I can't remember, but I started off the episode with that article, with that segment with the article that was like talking about monkey chance on his racism. That game was from 2012, on purpose, to show that like we're talking about 6 years later, and it's the same stuff.
My thing is like Marcote came back like there was just like it like there's some he was talking like. There's already a working method out there.
And I'm just like...
But what are you based on? Well, where is this coming from?
I'm like, I don't really think it's... Like,
show like, you have statistical data that was, like, kind of, like, fugazi, but show me statistics of shit actually working out here.
Yeah, I'm just
like... saying, like, it's died down? Like, how do you know that?
Yeah, and it's just, like, I don't really... Like, I can understand him kind of wanting to defend the league or, like, kind of wanting to, like... not just agree with us because people don't be wanting to do that. People are haters and they don't want to be like, that's a good idea. But like to say it's working, I'm like, like working? Like tell that to Koulibaly 10 days ago.
He was saying that.
Like it's working, really?
Like punishing individuals the best way. And like, kicking out,
the fans,
the police and authorities. I'm like, that's all corny.
Yeah,
it's like, let's
but
keep
that
it
hasn't
real.
done anything.
Do the justice systems really work like that?
Yeah, and I'm just like that. It hasn't.
How many players have been banned from stadiums?
Yeah, and I'm just like, but it hasn't really done anything. Like, I could say that if it's like very rare, but obviously we've only been doing the podcast. We've been doing the podcast less than 2 years, but we've had so many times to be able to talk about racism and say like we have to just not talk about it sometimes. It's like we talked about it last week. I don't want to do it no more. Or we talked about that like a couple episodes ago. So like for him to say like it's working, I'm like, you know what? Maybe you know something I don't know, but I don't really think so. I think you're just saying that kinda. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the guy. I'm sure he does a great job. But
I'll be honest, like on ESPN FC, he was like one of my favorites on there, and and that's not saying I like them, but the one I hate the least.
He's a smart guy.
I remember the stuff about Ronaldo last year. He'd kind of always battle him upon all the Ronaldo hate. He'd take him on. So
yeah,
I don't hate the guy, but I just think on this subject,
let's see
I didn't exactly appreciate all his.
Let's see who sides on with this Ronaldo stuff we're about to get to in a second. Okay, Caesar. Real quick question. Did you see the Andres Iniesta Instagram post?
Absolutely.
What would you think about it? Because we haven't. Let me just say for the people, like me and Caesar do not talk about this sport in our friendship. We don't talk about anything. We save it for the show.
You guys ruined our friendship.
Yeah, like we saved it. We saved
all we do is talk about Bass's IG now.
No, that's not true. But we don't talk about the sport at all. So I have no idea what Caesar thinks about this Andres Iniesta post. What do you think about it?
I thought that those three wise men or three kings, were really, really, really extra on the paint side.
What do you mean the paint side, dude? Just be very clear.
Why was there like okay, let's keep it real. Okay, I don't exactly remember how it goes, but it's one guy that came from Africa, right?
Caesar, you're asking the wrong person. Though.
Okay. Why was there like three all painted in black? It sounds like to me this was like exciting for this dude to do. And then yes, I wrote like all happy like, oh, from my family to yours. Woo! Like,
so
like Iniesta, the mole rat that he is not going to sit here and act like he's not. Why does everybody act like he's some innocent baby and he didn't know better? He's an old ass man.
He's 34.
He's allegedly. He's been around the world. He's seen things. He's played probably in games all over. He played in the World Cup in South Africa. He knows life. I'm not going to sit here and act like he didn't know what was going on. The simple fact that he thought it was all good is only more telling about to me to be like how you actually see the world.
So you think it was racist?
Yeah, I thought it was racist, man. Come on, dude.
So, wait. Do you think Andres Iniesta's a racist for posting that?
No, I can't answer that. Go ahead.
I want to cover the mic up when you beat.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. He can hate me.
Okay. Do you think Andres Iniesta is racist?
I think he's a racist on the low. Yeah, I think he is.
Really?
I think he's one of those racist people that doesn't know they're racist.
Okay.
I don't think he's an active like. I don't think he's like an active skinhead or anything like that. I think he's just like. He's like, it's like the racism is so infused in what he in his life that he's lived in that it's just okay. Oh, let me just go to put a picture of a bunch of people, very, very pale pigmentation people wearing a black paint and putting lipstick on their lips. It's all good.
Did they have lipstick?
They should all sit down and watch a Spike Lee movie.
Well, okay, now, before I get into my opinion,
come on, dog. There was three of them. Damn near got straight the jet black paint from the paint box and dipped their whole head in it like they're the Blue Man Crew. It was terrible.
Okay, let me just say this before I say my opinion. Yes, my favorite movie in the world is Bamboozled by Spike Lee. Now, if you can't find the movie, you can go on YouTube and you can just type in the search "End of Bamboozled" and it'll show you the part where Spike Lee is a compilation of all the old blackface films and cartoons and stuff. You can see kind of the legacy of America blackface from back in the day. Now,
which Iniesta was like, "What's the problem here?"
Well, I don't. Well, now here's my thing. I don't think Iniesta is aware of like the history of blackface. Okay, here you go. You're already doing noises. You can't do no more. God. You can't do no more.
Oh my! Are you for real right now?
Can I say my piece?
What is he like? Is he a 14-year-old just came out of the academy, spent his whole life in his little bubble?
Can I say my piece?
The man has been to more countries than me and you will ever dream of going to.
Can I say my piece, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Say your Iniesta defense piece.
Now, here you go, Mr. Fluman, or you turned up over this though. Okay, let's see how much he calmed down when we talk about Ronaldo in a second, though. Okay, I don't think Iniesta knows about the history of blackface in America. I don't think he knows. And also, he did not create this tradition in Spain of the Three Kings with the people do blackface. It's all over Spain and Netherlands and other places. One of the dudes puts on black makeup.
Yeah,
now,
2 of them.
Okay, my bad.
He doubled it up. He was like, double or nothing, homie.
Okay, now, do I think it's right or like appropriate necessarily? I don't think it'd be appropriate to do that in America, for sure. But I don't really know what's going on in Spain like that for them to do it. Now, if there's a movement out there where they're saying like, "Yo, we got to stop this. It's messed up and disrespectful," I'm on that side.
Doesn't seem like you are.
Okay, I'm on that side.
That's really like clever to be like, I'm not on that side unless I find out that side exists. Okay. That's what you just did.
I thought you had the flu. Now you're trying to be smart?
Yeah, I'm lit. No, my 400 years is ticking in my soul right now.
430.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, now, I'm not saying it's right that he's in the picture with somebody in blackface. I just don't think he knows because that's the tradition in Spain. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if there's people out there in Spain saying like, "Yo, we got to stop this." I don't know if there are. But if they are, then like, and I could hear like their reasons for that, then yeah, I'm with it.
Let's keep it real. There absolutely is because the internet exists. Yeah, we're not in some stone age where they don't know what's going on in the world.
But Caesar, I've seen a lot of people like in America saying that that's bad. I'm like, yeah, but like cultures are different in different places. So like, I remember in the Black and Latin America thing when the dude went to Mexico and he was like, "Oh, is this?" And he was asking one of the guys who considers himself black in Mexico. He was like, "Oh, is the Memen Penguin racist?" He's like, "No," but like for us looking at here, like, "Yo, that's racist." So like people are different places. I don't know if NES knows about that history because a lot of black people in America don't know about the history of blackface. They don't know. If you could ask somebody, okay, why? You could say, "Is blackface bad?" They'll be like, "Yeah." You'd be like, "Why?" They don't know. They won't be. They don't know about Amos and Andy and all that mammy stuff. They don't know. So if a lot of people in America, and then especially a non-black person, probably definitely ain't gonna know. So if you're gonna say that, so if we're saying that a lot of people in America don't even know, like how the hell is this dude from Catalonia supposed to know? Hopefully he doesn't know. If he does, if NES came out, I was like, yeah, I know about blackface in America, but this is different. I'd be like, nah, dog, sorry, bro, I can't rock with you no more.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you just want to hate him because he plays for Barcelona.
No, he doesn't play for Barcelona.
He played. Okay, you want to know another thing, dude? The thing that I thought, I was reading the article in The Guardian. It really, like, how come there's no investigations into this stuff about Rakuten? The Japanese team he plays for has Rakuten, too. I'm like, yo, can we get into, like, just a little bit of investigation?
I mean, there's all kind of shady stuff. It's just not against the rules. Like, I was reading about how, Ronaldo bought that Premier League team, the Brazilian Ronaldo bought Valladolid. That's a hard word, dude. It's 2 L's and 2 D's.
That's not a Premier League team, first of all.
That's a La Liga team.
A La Liga
I'm
team.
sick. I don't need to be yelled
Okay,
at.
now, yeah, but you got bars for Iniesta, though. Valladolid.
Yeah. And they're talking about this be a place where Real Madrid players go. I'm like, that's kind of like cheating, dude.
Is it?
It kind of is. Because it's like you already have a B team.
I think the Carrasco transfer and this NES
is
transfer
super
that's way
shady.
More shady.
Absolutely, I agree.
Okay, another headline really quick before we get into your boy Ronaldo. Your boy Wayne Rooney was arrested again. He's arrested for public intoxication. Okay.
I'm listening.
Caesar is out of the building again. He's arrested for. I'll put this picture next to me so I can be like Caesar. Yeah, this would be Caesar's. Oh my god. Wayne Rooney was arrested again for public intoxication. I say again because he was arrested. I think it was in 2017 for drunk driving. He's been banned. He was banned from driving for 2 years because of that. That was September 2017. We did talk about it on the podcast.
No, so he's like, I can't drive drunk, so I'm gonna walk drunk.
Yeah. I guess it's not like that big of a deal. He only had to pay a $25 fine.
Wow. Yet it's a $20 fine, but if you park where the street sweeper is, it's $60 though, right?
Something crazy like
that.
I
can drink in the street and it's all good.
I'm just like,
there's no age 33. That's a lie.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a lie.
That birth certificate is cheating.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Wayne Rooney has a drinking problem. What's going on with bruh?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, they were talking about Vidal might have a drinking problem. So what's going on Wayne Rooney, I think he might have an issue out here. But anyway, he's still playing for DC United, and hopefully he gets some help for his seeming problem. So that's the headlines really quick. WeMadeItPodcast.com, We Made It Podcast on all social media. Check out Thrift, thriftnoise.com.
Check them out.
Yeah, Caesar. Now, you did not hear about this story. So relax. Don't be looking at my phone. I thought you were sick. That's going to be the name of the episode. I thought you were sick.
Eto'o.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Caesar, this morning, an article came out. A woman by the name of Jasmine Leonard. Look at Caesar. Oh, he's intensely listening right now. She had a lot to say.
Who?
Her name is Jasmine Leonard. She's a former, well, I guess she might still be a model actress. She's 33 years old. She is saying, she used to be on some reality shows. I think she was on Big Brother in England she's British. I think she was on Big Brother in England for a little bit. She's on some other reality shows, Make Me a Model or something like that. And she's been in the media for a while. She's saying that she got the receipts on Ronaldo. And she has referred to him as a psychopath. I'm going to get into what some of the stuff she said. She said that she was motivated to share her experience with Ronaldo after watching Surviving R. Kelly documentary aired over the weekend.
Oh.
She was
the Empire's falling apart.
I don't know what that means, but
Goodbye, Ronaldo.
I'm really struggling to not sing happy people right now. Okay. Now, she was watching the Surviving R. Kelly documentary that aired over the weekend. And she also publicly declared her intention to help Catherine Mayorga, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that it was Catherine. Yes, Catherine Mayorga, who came out and said that Ronaldo raped her in 2010. We're still waiting for the results of that investigation.
Come on, LVPD.
We are still doing the Ronaldo boycott and the Juventus
boycott?
Yeah, the Ronaldo and the Juventus boycott. We're still doing that until the results of the Las Vegas Police Department investigation are over. And we still stand by that. And it was initiated by this young man here that does kind of look like R. Kelly. Okay, Caesar. I'm going to go through her tweets, and I'm just going to read them out. She said, watched Surviving R. Kelly last night. Sickening, absolutely sickening that because people are so enamored by him and his musical talent that he's been able to get away for so long with these vile criminal acts of abuse and pedophilia. Okay, that's about R. Kelly. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Then she went on to say, on that note, and after much thought, I am reaching out to Catherine Mayorga and her legal team to offer my assistance in her rape allegation against Cristiano. Please contact me. I have information that I believe will be beneficial to your case, and I would like to help you. Now, the one issue is I don't know if all these tweets are in order, but I'm going to read them anyway. She says, hundreds of messages I have of him. It says taking, I think she meant to say talking and laughing about how he psychologically bullies the shit out of his baby mother and treats her like crap. Messages about all the times he's cheated on her. Stories of sexual conquests that mirror Mayorga's. In-depth convos where he acknowledges and shares about having serious mental health issues. All the lies surrounding his children and their baby mothers. He's a bully and he's a liar. His whole life is a lie.
Damn.
Fucking psychopath.
Whoa.
Okay. She went on to say that... okay. This is from the article itself. This isn't her tweets. She said... Leonard does not give details about when the relationship with Ronaldo occurred, nor does she specify what type of relationship the pair had. However, in 2010, she wrote a tell-all account of her time with Ronaldo for the Mirror, in which she says that the pair had a fling during the time when the then Manchester United star was seeing supermodel Irina Shayk. In another tweet, okay, this is another tweet of hers. She said, I've had threats against me and my family. I've been informed that a file was created on me to try to dig up dirt and that myself and my child are being followed by detectives he hired. She said that this is what Ronaldo said to her. This is her words here. She said that Ronaldo told me if I dated anyone else or if I left my house, he'd have me kidnapped and have my body cut up and put in a bag and thrown in a river. Yes, I have proof of everything I'm saying. He's a psychopath. Someone tweeted her and said, unless you have proof. Okay, this is somebody tweeting at Jasmine Leonard. They said, unless you have proof and it's not just hearsay, you don't have a leg to stand on. Jasmine Leonard said, I do. Lots and lots and lots of it in the form of voice recordings. Hard to get out of those.
How did you record his voice?
Look at you already.
That's crazy.
You're already caping.
I'm not caping. That's crazy.
Okay. Let me see if this is worth... No. Okay, somebody tweeted to her and said, if you actually have anything that illustrates these issues you claim he has, then out with it already. Is a decade not long enough for you to prepare yourself to expose it? Why are you doing nothing but gassing it up on Twitter?
Guys.
So she responded, Jasmine Leonard said, not entertaining you. Sorry if that disappoints you, but it's not a joke. It's a serious matter that needs to be dealt with by lawyers and authorities now. The truth comes out in the end. Be patient.
Ooh.
She also
got the dirt.
Yeah. That's she also said at some point that she has text messages too, if I'm not mistaken. But she's saying that she got the receipts on Ronaldo. Now, here's my question. If it comes out, if she's showing the daggone receipts with, your boy out here saying, I'm going to cut your body up and, and showing text messages, some wild stuff and, okay, here's this is my question. Is that enough to get Ronaldo out of here or no, in your opinion? And honestly, Caesar, I don't want you to just say what you feel like is, I don't think you do this ever, or nor do I think you're going to do this. But do you think if it comes out and she bring them receipts that she says she got, do we got to get Ronaldo the F up out of here?
F up out of here how?
Is it Juve's responsibility to release him?
Absolutely, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's what needs to be done.
You think they'll keep him if she got the receipts?
No.
I mean, it is like 10 years ago. That's what they said about the Mayorga thing. They're like, it was a long time ago.
Talking about who he was now versus then or whatever. I'm sure if it's like during the time of his dad's death, they'll try to pin some excuse based upon that and had saying he was going through mental issues back then or whatever. But you got to get up out of here, dude.
You think he should get up out of here?
Yeah, it's like I don't even want to hear the dude's name.
Ooh,
I want him playing in Indian Premier League.
You think she could be clout chasing?
I mean, it's always possible, but because there's always a possibility that someone's trying to get their 10 minutes of fame or whatever. But the thing is like, I'd rather just sit and respect the time to see if there's results that come out of this and what she has, than to just assume that she's wrong. I think assuming she's wrong is not to approach any type of situation where someone's being accused, because once you pick a side, that means you're unbiased. So why don't you just wait like we kind of do with Captain America? We're just trying to see what the deal is.
Yeah, we're trying to see what's up. It's past 15 minutes. You're struggling now. We're in the struggle again. I really hope that... I mean, she's saying she got receipts now. Now, she's been on reality shows, and I've seen some of the stuff that she used to be on. It seems like she could be a clout chaser. I mean,
I just saw her name was Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like she's clout chasing.
You know what?
And the reason why I think that is because it came out after she said she's watching the R. Kelly documentary, which I did not watch.
Yeah.
Maybe I will at some point, but I doubt it. But I'm just like, damn, dog. I could see him being out here being reckless, and I could see her being like, you know what? I've been sitting on this for so long, because part of the R. Kelly thing, not to try to get all into that, is that there were a lot of enablers. And she might be feeling like, damn, me sitting on all this information about how he treated his baby moms and them. One of them, you say, is a Somali chick from San Diego. And how he's been. Maybe she might feel like I'm enabling Ronaldo by sitting on all this stuff, and I got to get this off my chest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's heartbreaking, because on both accounts, like, to see someone that, you once had so much respect for, a lot of truth comes out of it, but it also just shows me that it's honestly a reinforcer to me about just superstars in general and their lives. And it's not an excuse for them. I don't want to sit here and try to sound like I'm making excuses for him. Of course not, no. Their lives are different. And their lives are exposed to all of us. I just hate that every single comment section has to be everybody passing judgment. Because everybody likes to act like, even the R. Kelly situation, everything, everybody acts like they're the guiding light, they get to hold people accountable for their actions. And it, like when I see that in comments, like they like to punish people via comments, like, how could you do something like that, blah, 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 blah. Like, we're not digging into your life though. So,
oh yeah.
It's just easy to go on somebody else. I mean, not to make excuses, but who knows what he was going through that time too. I mean, I know that there was stuff going on, Man U and everything, but of course that does not excuse his actions. And you out here talking about cutting up bodies. She probably was like, do it then. She probably was like, I bet you won't though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Lord
seriously.
knows some damn Portuguese soccer player trying to tell me he's going to cut my body. I'd be like, try.
I mean, I think she grew up fairly wealthy. If I'm not mistaken, I read that her dad is the owner or founder of Sasha Shoes, which is kind of that's kind of a big deal.
I mean, her Twitter account looks kind of like it's clout chasing.
She could be a clout chaser.
And she's a reality star, but let's keep it real.
But I don't think she's clout chasing.
The gangster approach, she said, was like, I'm not here, like, this is not entertainment, this is legit. So those lawyer stuff was like, yeesh.
Yeah, and she's reaching out to the lawyers. And this was always my issue with the Ronaldo situation. And we talked about it before, obviously. He never said, I welcome the investigation. That makes you look guilty. If somebody's like, yo, Bam, we heard you say wild stuff on your WhatsApp. I just gotta slink away. I'm not gonna be like, well, here, look.
You gotta be like,
yeah. I'm not gonna be like, no, look. But if they're saying like something like, oh, you said such and such, I'd be like, no, I never said that. You know what I mean? Or I never. If somebody's saying I did something that I didn't do, I'd be like, no, I didn't do that.
Just know that Juve tweet didn't age very well, did it?
We'll see.
Didn't age very well, did it?
And that's why Caesar initiated that boycott.
Like, I hope you know how you stand right now with that tweet. When the woman out here talking about, he said he's going to cut my body up. I hope, you know what they should do? I hope that they punish themselves by they take all the Ronaldo money for that contract and give every single female player on that team like a 5 times raise with that money.
You said that before.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, yo.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. She's gonna get hate. She's gonna get a lot of hate.
Oh yeah, she know her DMs are lit up right now.
Yeah, she's gonna get a lot of hate.
We got a little bit of hate just off that. Imagine her.
We got destroyed on Twitter talking about the boycott. We got literally like so much hate. I'm proud of it because the thing is, it's not picking a side. It's literally like, yo, there's an investigation, and I want to know the results.
Look, Ronaldo.
But I question Ronaldo for not.
I couldn't. I mean, with you, I couldn't go on doing this show happy with myself knowing that one of my favorite players of all time had an allegation by a woman and I blew over it like it was nothing. That's not why. Not why I wanted to do. We made it. That's not the approach we wanted to do.
We're not looking for nobody.
I see that all the time on regular TV shows, and I always tell myself, it's really whack that like no one takes a stand, or no one
even talks about it really.
Yeah,
they don't do more than just say because I'll say I don't watch ESPN FC. The only thing I watch is BN. They mentioned the dude mentioned the allegations on the extra. He's like, this is the allegations. Basically like just reading the article kind of, or reading a headline. But nobody ever said anything about it though. Like nobody's ever given the time to talk about it. And I'm like, yo, like this is a big deal. Because if the Las Vegas PD comes back and says like, yeah, he did that and whatever is going to happen now. Now it's a big deal, but you blew over it back like a year ago like it didn't happen. We didn't.
Yeah.
And we're not saying, oh, we believe this person or believe in that person. We're just going to see what's good with the process. I question Las Vegas PD, but we're going to see what's good with the process. If they come out and say he didn't or whatever, then okay, whatever. I guess we might start covering Juve again. But if they be like, nah, yo, like, he did it, well, sorry, bruh. Ain't nobody gonna start covering Adam Johnson if he come back. No. I can't remember exactly what he did. I think he was some underage woman, or the young girl. But I'm not. If they let him back in the league, it would be, oh yeah, Adam Johnson had a hat trick. Like, no, dude.
No.
So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I mean, she's saying he's a psychopath. I mean, I don't want anybody to be a psychopath.
Me either.
And I want Caesar to feel better. And y'all say a prayer for him.
Please do it for me.
Every hood. Okay, we got to keep going. We got to go real fast. Okay, Caesar, let's just figure out what you want to talk about really fast, or if you want to just go and let me talk about it, because you look like you're suffering. So it's up to you. If you want to be like, look, I'm a piece.
This is aggressive.
Yeah. But do you want to... I wanted to get into the Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad game because Real Madrid sucks, and I didn't want to go ahead and talk about that. Did you watch the game?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
If I just steal on you, I bet you'll feel fine. If I just
punch you... would love to be knocked out.
This is stupid right now. Okay. Real Madrid did play Real Sociedad at home a couple days ago. Vinicius Jr. did start up top. Big dog status leaving. Let me just get in the middle of this joint right here. Okay, please ignore... Oh, snap. Is he going to actually spare us the coughing? Nice. Back in the building by myself. Okay, so I guess I'm doing the game recap alone. Vinicius Jr. did start up there, up top with Benzema and Lucas Vazquez. Oh, dang, I gotta wait till Caesar comes back to mention this because this is really, was really whack. Yeah. In the second minute, Vinicius Jr. Okay. In the third minute, Real Sociedad scored a penalty. Now, I'm going to talk about what happened in this play beforehand. Casemiro is just coming back from injury, I think. He's a little bit rusty right now. Vinicius Jr. chested a ball down for Marcelo. Marcelo missed the pass. He looked like his legs were tired. Real Sociedad gets the ball. Casemiro was running the dude down, and he just grabs the guy on the inside the box, on the edge of the box for no reason, and pulls him down. There's a penalty for Real Sociedad. William Jose steps up and makes the penalty. But I was tripping. I'm like, dog, Casemiro, what are you doing? Like, there's no way, shape, or form did you need to make that tackle. It's not even a tackle. You're just grabbing the guy, pulling him down in the box. Right after that goal, the fans were whistling Marcelo. I was like, oh, wow. They were whistling your boy. Okay, Caesar's back. He's not sitting right here, but he's right here. If you go and sit there, it's fine. Okay. Before the game, they were talking about how one of the players for Real Sociedad couldn't play against Real Madrid. Maybe it was Teo Hernandez. I think he might be a Real Madrid player, but they loaned him out.
Yeah.
So they have a clause in La Liga, you can't play against the team.
You get loaned out too?
Yeah, or like they've loaned you out. This is what Gary Bailey said. It made me so uncomfortable. He was like, yeah, I don't believe that you should play against the club that still owns you.
Oh,
like,
what?
Man.
And the answer's like, right?
I was stupid. I was gonna make an yes joke too, but yeah, I was like, ooh, that terminology doesn't sit well with me. But anyway, okay, so the fans were whistling Marcelo. In the 10th minute was the first Real Madrid chance. It was a good shot by Benzema, went wide. 13th minute, the fans stopped whistling Marcelo. After that, like around then, I put that Casemiro looks really nervous. In the 25th minute, I put that Real Madrid is boring even when they get their chances, like they're playing really boring. 30th minute, I put that Vinicius Jr. was actually playing pretty well. At halftime, I put like Real Madrid is just so boring. 51st minute, just after halftime, Real Madrid had some good chances. They had been a bit unlucky at that point. I also put that Vinicius Jr. is exciting, but he's not the guy just yet. In the 57th minute, Isco came on for Casemiro. The fans did like kind of do a standing ovation for Isco. They know how good he is. 61st minute, Lucas Vazquez got a second yellow card, so he got a red card. He's out of there. Then the big controversy happened in the 65th minute. There was an absolute penalty on Vinicius Jr. Like, so obvious. Even though I was watching it, I was like, damn, that is a penalty. And I'm like, they didn't call it or even go to VAR. So I'm like, okay, damn, maybe I'm tripping. But like when I saw it, I'm like, that goalie didn't get nowhere near the ball. And I'm like, if he did, like maybe it was just like a finger. I don't know how the ref said that. I'm like, but damn, Caesar's back. When I was like, okay, maybe the goalie got like a finger on the ball, and that's gangster if that ref saw that. But then in the replay, you're like, that's not even close to.
Even Vinicius Jr. posted a picture up of his whole damn leg getting cleated.
That's funny.
Like the picture literally shows the ball in front of him and all the dude's legs in his leg.
No, it was a goalie. It was the goalie.
The goalie, the goalie tripped him. I'm like, come on, yo,
with his arm. But they didn't go to VAR, and this has always been our issue with VAR.
VAR's whack.
Like. When we were talking about this in the World Cup, I'm like, I'll never forget this play. That daggone play, Nigeria versus Argentina, when, if I'm not mistaken, one of the Argentine players kicked the Nigeria player in the head in the box. The ref even stops the play because somebody has a head injury.
Yeah.
And I was
like, oh, isn't it a great time to go to VAR right now?
And I'm like, but if somebody has a head injury... Like, so you're stopping the play because somebody has a head injury.
You got to see what happened.
But it wasn't even close head to head. Like, it wasn't even like one of those like accidental head to heads at all. How on earth do you not be like, well, if somebody got hit in the head with a foot, it's probably a penalty. Because at the very least, it's a high boot. That's a penalty. And they did not go to VAR. I'm like, yo, this is like, it's so annoying. They didn't go to VAR for that. And I think there was another play too that should have went to VAR. That they were complaining about, but I was like, really like, yo, this is crazy. That wasn't the play that made me realize that ref was really whack, though. 66th minute, the Real Sociedad goalie had like 3 good saves in a row. It was funny. In the 71st minute, Isco was taking a corner, and there was like some little like teenagers in the back dabbing. And I'm like, what are you doing? That is so old. Bobs. Literally, they're just like, I'm like, oh my gosh. 74th minute, it looked like Marcelo was hurt. In the 75th minute, this is when I knew the ref was terrible. Januzaj, literally, like there was like a kind of a scrum for the ball, like Modric was trying to get the ball, and Januzaj's over there. Januzaj falls to the ground, but the ref doesn't call a foul. Januzaj literally grabs the ball when he's on the ground. You know, like you hate like when the player gets fouled and they grab the ball.
I lose my mind over that. I want to kick you in the face when you do that.
Januzaj like did not get fouled. There's no whistle. The play continues. And he grabs the ball. And I'm like, yo, that is a red card. Like, at least it's a yellow card. But the ref ended up getting a yellow to Modric, maybe for dissent. I'm not sure. But I'm like, dude. And the second ref that holds the flag. Whoa. The second ref that holds the flag, it was there. I'm like, you didn't see Caesar sneeze? No, I'm joking. I'm like, you didn't see the Januzaj grab the ball? Ref was terrible. In the 83rd minute, Real Sociedad scored again. The game ended 2-0 to Real Sociedad. And I put at the end, Real Madrid sucks, on God. Okay. Yeah, they suck. They suck, dude. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, it's really bad for them. They're lucky that Bale's injured because, like, then Bale can't be in there messing things up. But they're really bad. Huh? You going to say something?
Yeah, it sucks because Bale's not there, so you can't blame him.
Well, yeah, but the dude still doesn't want to start Isco. And I'm like, yo, he's your best player.
Everybody thinks it's ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't understand this. Like, if you, like, yo... When you're a coach, like, you can't take stuff personal. Like, you cannot take stuff personal. If you can be vindictive and vengeful and like, oh, like he said something to me and now I don't know, dude, you put your best players out there.
He's not a real coach.
He's obviously not. Like, it's not like teenagers, you're still teaching them respect. Isco is a certified baller out here.
World-class player.
He's a he's a 100 million euro guy.
Easily.
If y'all got a personal issue, he's not a kid. You got to put your best players out there. If he slapped you in the face, then maybe y'all just knuckle up and then you start him the next game. But dog,
That's like very, it kind of reminds me of Mario Pogba shit.
Yeah, it's corny. Like, how do you not put your best player out there?
You're not teaching this adult a lesson. Just get out there.
Like,
you're not the parent.
Y'all don't like it. Like,
you know what? Leave that stuff for youth club shit. Like,
yeah,
stuff
exactly.
To handle.
You know, I don't know what it. I can't imagine what it is other than like a personal issue at this point. Because I'm like, when Cruz isn't there, like today in the Leganes game, Isco came in, but he started Valverde, Modric, and Casemiro. Yeah, it's a cup game, but it's round of 16 in the cup, and this is the team that beat y'all last year to get to advance. You gotta start Isco. If it's personal, like, you're corny. Like, you're corny if you have a personal issue. You're not starting a guy. At least when it was Icardi swooped on Wanda, it was the players that didn't want Icardi there, not the coach necessarily. I don't know what the coach thought. The players was like, I ain't rocking with him. Now, if it's the players in Real Madrid that saying they ain't rocking with Isco, that's different. But whatever. So yeah, Real Madrid sucks, and I'll see you later. Okay, really quick, not too much more to talk about because we're trying to get Caesar back better. But while Caesar's taking a little sneeze break, tissue break, check out Thrift, ill band out of Southern California. Making great music. My homegirl Anna, what's up? thriftnoise.com, at thriftnoise on Instagram. Also, check out WeMadeItPodcast.com for all your We Made It Podcast needs. At We Made It Podcast on all social media. Got some big... Oh, Big Ceez is back.
Oh, yeah.
Got some big things coming soon. Caesar. Pulisic.
The show must go on.
Oh, the show must go on. If Caesar dies right here,
the show
I'm gonna
must
finish
go
the
on.
show, and then I'll
and then right on my tombstone, what happened to Ronaldo?
Okay, Caesar. Pulisic to Chelsea. Let's talk about it real fast. You hate Pulisic? No, I'm joking.
No.
What do you think about this deal? 58 million pounds, leaving in the summer. 20-year-old from Beva Bay.
I don't hate the move. I just think it was intriguing to say the least. I mean, paying that much for a player whose stats don't really reflect that price tag.
Ooh.
I mean, it must have been. But let's keep it real.
But I feel you because he's not a midfielder.
No, he's not, and I think
he's a winger.
He's a straight winger. And in the past, Chelsea doesn't do really well with these wingers. They ship them off and send them everywhere, and they come back later. So I'm just intrigued on what's going on here. Hopefully, the scouting team saw a lot. You know, they probably watched way more games than I did if they did really do scouting and they value the player this much. So go ahead.
You know what? If Willian doesn't leave next season, it'll be a good test for Pulisic because it'll be an interesting battle for that spot. Like, Willian might be like, yo, I'm not letting this dude take my spot. He might turn up.
I don't know if you ever actually watched Charlie Musonda Jr. play.
No, I have not.
Okay, he's his idol's Ronaldo. He's like very like crossovers and skill dribbles. The boycott one.
Okay.
He's like
careful.
He's like dribbles. He was at Celtic for a little bit as a loan. So that was a highly talented player from Belgium, and they paid a good amount of money for him. And he came from Real Betis.
Okay.
And
it's Caesar right now. Okay.
Yeah, and it actually was really cute. One time he met Bleep, and he was like telling me he's like oh I want to be just like you. He's like, what team you play for? He's like, oh, I'm on Chelsea's youth team. He's like, I'll be watching you. I was like, oh, that was cute.
He was like, you don't want to be like me. I'm not a mentor.
He's like, you don't want to know what I did 10 years ago.
Hopefully it was just then.
But yeah, so, jeez. So, I'm intrigued. It was a lot of money. I'm just a price tag. But hey, look, like I said before, I'm not ever mad at somebody securing the bag. People were ridiculing players for going to China for that fee. I'm like, why are you mad at them making their money?
Nah. The Carrasco thing I can understand, but like Pato and like Oscar, like, no, go do what you got to do. Hi, baby.
Alex to share all that.
Nah, that was nah. You was salty about that. You was riding with him for a little bit.
Hey, he broke like the league record in goals in like 15 matches or something.
Where?
In Ukraine.
Stupid.
Yeah. Willian came from there and Douglas Costa, so don't be hating.
Well, Willian went to Russia, then went to Chelsea, but after he was at Ukraine. Don't sleep. Pulisic stats really quick. 81 appearances in Bundesliga in the league, 10 goals, 13 assists. In the Champions League, I think he's made 20 appearances, and he's had 2 goals, and I don't know how many assists. He won the Pokal Cup with Beva Bay. And I like the move. I'm excited for it. I've watched a couple of Chelsea matches this year. Like, I like to watch Chelsea. I like to watch Hazard. If anybody's thinking he's going to be a replacement for Hazard, like, that's definitely not the case.
Big yikes.
But I think he's more like a replacement for Willian and or Pedro, who each of them made 40 plus appearances. Like, I think Willian's made 40 plus appearances every season he's been at Chelsea, and so has Pedro.
Yeah.
So that's saying a lot. And also Pulisic played 40 plus games the past 2 seasons as well. So, you're talking about pretty good players. And Pedro's a baller. Willian's a baller. I haven't seen Willian play for Chelsea in a minute, but he was making those free kicks one season.
But South Brazil hates Willian.
Willian was really bad in the World Cup. I'm not gonna. He was. I was doing a Willian tracker for a little while. I'm like, this dude keeps losing the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick, Caesar, because Caesar's out here dying on us. Really, really fast. NFL playoffs going on right now.
Oh, great!
This weekend we got Colts versus Chiefs.
Colts win. Shout out to my boy Rigo out there playing for the Colts. I'll be at your wedding in March. Go ahead, dog.
You think the Colts are gonna win?
I want them to win.
Okay. Do you want them or you think they are?
I want them to win.
You think they are?
Yeah. Shout out Andrew Luck.
Are they? You think so? You're picking the
Who
Colts?
they playing? Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
All right. Do you know the Chiefs are good this year though?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
All right. Cool.
Chiefs don't do nothing, getting nothing cracking in the playoffs.
This is true. Okay. Cowboys Rams on Saturday as well.
Cowboys Rams.
Yeah.
Rams. Repping LA. Go ahead.
Whoa. All right.
Let's
Usher.
get it.
All right, Usher. Chargers Patriots.
Okay, I'm not even gonna answer that one.
What?
We already know who's gonna win.
It's in New England.
No. Okay.
What?
Yeah. A Patriots gonna win that one.
All right. And Eagles Saints.
That's a dope match. That'd be a fun game to watch.
That's the game you're most excited for out of these 4?
Yeah, that's a good matchup to me.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So who you?
I think that's the only game that's played on a dome, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those dome games are always the best games.
Okay.
Because Cowboys are playing.
Yeah, Cowboys. Rams is open.
Yeah.
Obviously,
the dome games are always the best games.
Chiefs stadium's open.
Best camera too.
Remember in that the show, the Independence Kansas Community College show when they went to the Chiefs stadium and dude was like, "I'm gonna be here one day." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Not a 5'4" linebacker. Sorry, big homie. I mean, I felt bad. It was putting you on camera too much. I was hurting my feelings.
I was like, "Oh."
Not a 5'6", 180-pound linebacker, dog. Because they got dudes out there that are like 6'1", 280.
Yeah, and
running 4.4s.
Yeah,
shredded, doing 55-inch box jumps.
Oh gosh, I remember Adrian Peterson. I was like, "Geez, he's like 100-pound dumbbells."
There's nothing more impressive than you want to talk about the best athletes. Nothing is more crazier than NFL player workouts. You guys are freaks.
Oh, they're insane.
They're showing 16-year-olds benching 400. I'm like, Jesus.
So Eagles Saints, who you picking?
Huh?
Who you picking?
Eagles because they got the one dude Long, the younger brother.
Oh yeah,
Howie Long,
and because he boycotted Trump.
Yeah. I want them to win.
Okay, Colts Chiefs, I'm going to pick the Chiefs. Cowboys Rams, I'm going to pick the Rams. Chargers Patriots, I'm going to pick the Patriots. Eagles Saints, I'm going to pick the Saints.
Okay, at home? Okay.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, that is episode 89. Yeah, don't go. Yeah, we're ending. That is episode 89. We Made a Podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. At We Made a Podcast on all social media. Also, check out Thrift, the band, making great music. thriftnoise.com.
Yeah.
At Thrift Noise on Instagram. Very talented group of people there. Shout out Anna, that's the homie. I won this shirt in a raffle, even though I do think they kind of just gave it to me. But doing big things. You always got to support local music, and if they blow up, you just got to hope that they act Hollywood with you one day, because then you know they made it. But yeah, episode 89, We Made a Podcast. Holler.
Yeah.
Free Caesar.
I hope we recorded this.